Shalom, Kal Halal Yahweh Bashim Shai Bahashim Makakadash, double honor to the apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them, taught us is true. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers on pushing word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Aquath that are listening and learning, being a pillar abreast, the 144,000, the 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother Yahshua, back with the WW3 Daily update. Shalom and salutations to you all. Today is War and Rumors of War Tuesday, where we go to Matthew 24:6 and we read it. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. That famous phrase. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Then what we do, we go and we examine some of these different versions. Matthew 24:6 in the NIV is the same. Rumors. NLT, rumors, wars and threats, not wars and rumors. Wars and rumors of war. Wars and threats of wars. Right? We got rumors and threats. And news. Rumors, threats, news. And reports. Reports, news, threats, and rumors. News, reports, peace and safety. Will there be peace for Ukraine? Zelensky says he is ready to come back to the negotiating peace and safety table. You know what that means, right? Sudden D. Sudden tenacious D. Take it away, Dina. 17 hours ago, Dina, Amelia Galmeta. Yeah. Yep. Take it away.
Welcome back again, everyone. It's Dina Calmetta here with WW7 News. And today is the first day, Monday, March 3rd, 2025, that we are kickstarting this ministry and this channel again with WW7 News. I am so excited to be back here in front of this camera reporting the news to all of you.
The news.
For those that have hung in there and have...
So we got news. Now we're looking for threats, reports, and rumors. Right.
With me for any amount of time, but there's some of you that have been with me for at least a decade. I'd like to say thank you. You guys are so very much appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, I'd like to say welcome. Just to give you a little bit of information about this channel reports on world events as it pertains to Bible prophecy. So on Mondays, we have like a new schedule I'd like to try. And we're going to try it out for a little bit, you guys, and see how it goes and see if you like it or not. And I'd love to hear your comments. So please do leave your comments below this video and tell me what you think about the new schedule, about the new setup. I'd love to hear from you.
Now this is a threat. She's threatening us right now with that bullshit, but we can let her go.
But on Mondays, we're going to do shorter videos. So
more threats, so let me get to the point. Come on, Dina. I want the news, not your threats of lies and
it'll be on YouTube Shorts. It'll be on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I just opened up a new TikTok.
No news? This isn't about
President Emmanuel.
Here we go. Slovakia.
For a peace plan between...
I should have ran through it. I didn't go through it. So here's the news here.
Reported that apparently Zelensky may come back to the negotiating table. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer put forward a framework for a peace plan between Ukraine and Russia on Sunday, though he acknowledged it relies heavily on assumed U.S.
Okay, so that's peace and safety.
President Emmanuel Macron and other European leaders during a meeting with Ukrainian President Zelensky on Sunday.
So this would fall under rumor. Okay. He say, she say. Whose side do you take?
session to President Trump's administration, Starmer emphasized the European countries would need to step up their own share of the burden toward security guarantees for Ukraine in the event of a peace deal. Starmer said the UK is prepared to deploy boots on the ground in Ukraine as well as Air Force assets to ensure Russia does not infringe on a peace agreement. He nevertheless stated that the plan would rely heavily on the U.S. backing. Macron told French media that European leaders were discussing a plan that would freeze strikes from the air, the sea, and on energy infrastructure for 30 days in Ukraine. He said that the window could be used to negotiate a wider peace deal. Meanwhile, Zelensky himself has been on damage control since a disastrous meeting with Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance at the White House on Friday. Zelensky has emphasized that he is still willing to sign a rare earth minerals deal with the White House. Secretary of State Marco Rubio on Sunday.
That was a rumor. Zelensky said he's still ready to sign a mineral deal. And those minerals already belong to Vlad.
Ruled out security guarantees for Ukraine before beginning the peace talks. He said that the security guarantees, which I actually like to call deterrence, is all contingent upon there being a peace. Everybody's saying security guarantees secure the peace. You first have to have peace. The Ukrainian leader remains largely unapologetic, saying after Sunday's meetings in Europe that the best security guarantees are a strong Ukrainian army. The failure of Ukraine would not just mean Putin's success. It would be a failure for Europe, he said, and it would be a failure for the U.S. Many Republicans on Capitol Hill have rallied behind Trump's criticism of Zelensky, with Senator Lindsey Graham calling on the Ukrainian leader to resign on Sunday. Zelensky retorted that Graham would weigh in on Ukrainian leadership when he became a Ukrainian citizen, to which Graham responded, "Unfortunately, until there is an election, no one has a voice in Ukraine."
A little infighting right there. Them fools are tied together from the hip. Something is rotten in Babylon.
According to the senator, he doesn't think Americans saw the Ukrainian president as someone they feel comfortable going into business with.
Rumors.
Following the televised dispute. In the meantime, when Starmer was specifically asked about the potential for war with Russia, he did not rule it out. He said, "The reason I've been forward-leaning on this is because I want to avoid conflict, because I do not want conflict in Ukraine or in Europe. I want stability in the United Kingdom. The way to ensure that stability is to ensure that we are able to defend a deal in Ukraine, because the one thing our history tells us is that if there is a conflict in Europe, it will wash up on our shores. The Russians have stated over and over that there are to be no European soldiers permitted in Ukraine."
That's a threat.
Schneider stated, "If UK troops are sent to Ukraine, it won't be to defend a deal, it will be to fight a war."
That's a threat.
So this is turning into a very precarious situation, you guys. If any NATO ally goes to war with Russia, that means that the United States has to go to war because of Article 5. So we definitely don't want that to happen. So let's hope and pray that Zelensky comes back to the negotiating table and peace is made with Russia. And as always, I'll continue to keep you updated. But
Zelensky's not part of Article 5, if I'm not mistaken. Which is why, and even if Article 5 does kick in, that's why Trump is trying to get out of NATO. So they won't get sucked into some bullshit. Anyway, what else?
Stay tuned. I've got more breaking news.
And that's a rumor. She's got more. Okay, anyway. So we'll end it right here. What we will get right here, we'll get peace and safety on the way out. Because there's going to be more of the same, right? We'll get 2. Peace and World War III. 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. They shall not escape what? They shall not escape them missiles. Damn. Let's see. Go right here. Revelation, I'm going to start at 13. They shall not escape what? Revelation 11:13. And in that hour was there a great earthquake, That's the missiles, right? And the 10th part of the city collapsed. What is this? It's Berea, Slovakia. Revelation 11 and 13, in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. Here's the point. That was the missiles dropping, right? Where did we come from? Slovakia. We came from Thessalonians. Peace and safety, all right? They shall not escape what? They shall not escape the great earthquake, right? What is the great earthquake? The missiles fallen. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And here's the point, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. See, they didn't escape. How do we know? 7 means complete. Everybody died. See? And they shall not escape. And in the earthquake were slain of men, everybody. Nobody escaped. You know who escaped? Those that ascended up to heaven in a cloud. There's the escape, right? Here's who didn't escape. Their enemies, the 2/3, and you heathen, didn't make it. Here's the point. Revelation 11 and 14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly, and no peace and safety. With that, we hope that the elect edify you, brother, and your sister. Shalom.